India has been one of the fastest growing tourism markets for Britain, with rise in spends and visitor numbers. With the objective of making India £1 billion market and to receive 740,000 visitors in 2024, VisitBritain recently organised a travel trade mission to India where 26 British suppliers met with nearly 200 Indian buyers. Louise Bryce, Partnerships Director of VisitBritain, tells India Outbound that with the Indian visitors seeking more of experiential travel, there are many new experiences and destinations awaiting them in Britain. Vishal Bhatia, Country Manager India of VisitBritain, adds that all the segments of the Indian market are growing rapidly and that with better connectivity, VisitBritain was also focusing on Tier 2 cities in India.
Really good actually. Tourism in general has recovered well in the UK. We hope to be reaching pre-COVID numbers by the end of 2024, and India has really been a part of that. In 2022 we received £740 million worth of spend. We're forecasting continued growth and we expect India to become a £1 billion spend market by 2024.
What we are seeing is people want to travel now. You know, there used to be that culture of saying I want to save for one day and I will go one day. We're seeing a lot of that change. People spending more money on experiences, so they're happy to, you know, go out and do a music festival, for example, which we didn't see earlier. They're happy to go and watch a football game. So the Premier League is really important. Well, it's important for the youth, I think, today. People are traveling for food and drink experiences. You know, there's a food festival or something, people are traveling for there and then making it a whole holiday by itself. What we're seeing is people staying for about an average of 27 days when they travel to the UK from India. And it's a lot more than what we're seeing from other markets as well, you know, 3 times more than the average global traveller. I think in terms of spend as well, we're seeing people spending close to £1,500 on average from India per visit.
We're going for the high spend traveller, we're going for the FIT traveller, and we're going for families travelling and those who are able and willing to fly into regional Britain using the increased connectivity, and those who are part of the global experiential trend that is happening.
I think we're seeing all the segments really pick up because post-COVID, you had a lot of VFR traffic that dominated people wanting to go spend time with their families. As soon as that urgency of meeting a family was, you know, done, people started their holiday travel as well. So we're seeing business, we're seeing leisure, and we're seeing VFR traffic to the UK. MICE has been surprisingly booming for us because I think it's also to do with the fact that visas have been taking time for mainland Europe. Schengen visas have been a bit of a challenge in the country. The UK is turning around visas a lot quicker.
Well, actually we have 3 key areas with us actually on this mission. The Birmingham and the West Midlands, which I think became very popular for hosting the Commonwealth Games, and they're showcasing some new product. It's Cadbury's 200th anniversary. There is a new attraction where you can experience the Peaky Blinder effect, which might have been popular in this country. In Manchester, there are new music arenas opening, and also there's an international festival of culture and music called The Factory, which is really exciting. There are always new restaurants opening, and Cumbria, which is a countryside destination, has actually now got 13 Michelin stars, which is incredible really. And a particularly interesting new product in that area is the King Charles III coastal path, which is going to be the longest coastal path in Europe. Well, I've been coming to India for 30 years, working in the market for 30 years, and I know the trade has always been important and will continue to be important. And that is our key medium for reaching and influencing the customers. So we are working very closely with the FCDO in the first quarter of next year to run a roadshow to secondary cities, because really that's where I think we're going to have the most impact.
We are already engaging and have been engaging for years. We'll continue to do so with Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, which have been the top 3 cities from a visitor point of view. We've seen an influx of a lot of airlines coming in or connectivity coming in, where in September 23, we've had 53% more capacity in terms of seats than we did pre-COVID in 2019 in the same period. You know, we're talking close to 38,000 seats per week on just non-stop direct flights. And you've got Air India, which we know has expanded a lot into the market. We know Virgin Atlantic, for example, is starting in March with their Bangalore flight. So there is that connectivity that's coming in. What it's also done is the regions and the tier 2 cities is where we're seeing a lot of the economic growth. There's disposable income that's coming in, and that's a market that we need to start educating, and we have been educating for the past few years now. Cities like Pune, Ahmedabad, where we've not done so much in the past. We're going out to Amritsar, for example, because Air India connects directly with Birmingham there and gets people into the regions.